on 2K Sports for our Monday afternoon broadcast alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. First for Philadelphia, Bibby is out there with Collins. They've got Jones. A big game for this young man making his NBA debut. Then there's Irving, and it's McGinnis in at the power forward position. And for Portland, they've got Walton. What a tremendous talent, getting ready for his first NBA appearance. And it's Lucas in at the 4.
Boy, there were a bunch of problems for Philadelphia last season, and a lot of them stemmed from the inability to score. Problems on offense typically make it harder for you to defend effectively, but also make it tougher for you on the road, too.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Feeds to Collins. He kicks it to Jones. Walton's there. Irving drives in from the baseline. That's good on the jump shot. And Clark, to the point you made about the 76ers, scoring was hard enough for them at home. But with 20,000 people booing you and playing on foreign rims, Steve, it got that much tougher for him away from Philadelphia.
Well, let's be honest, Kevin. The whole season went down the drain with Andrew Bynum's injury because the team was going to be built around him. And when you can't throw the ball into the low post and you've given up your athletes on the perimeter, now you have no identity. And I think that was the issue for Philly last year.
Here's Collins. After the made shot from Steele, Irving attacking. And it falls over the rim and in.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Portland with the ball. Tipped away. And now Philadelphia on the break. Irving's got the ball. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Backing down is Walton.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
Lucas, a screen on Irving. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here is Lucas. 5 to shoot. And he hits the jump shot. Lucas has got his first bucket in this one. Philadelphia with the ball. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. We talked about the keys in preparing for this game, and he said, well, defense is always our first priority. And while we don't want our shot blockers risking foul trouble, having that backstop does enable our perimeter guys the freedom to play up and aggressive. So, Kevin, pressure D and shot blocking is something to look out for.
All right, great stuff, Doris. Thanks. And guys, not too much of a surprise that defense is going to be the emphasis.
Yeah, that's the type of team they are. I mean, they always seem to feed off of that defense. They're just really trying to attack and force some turnovers and get out and run.
Exactly, Steve. I mean, that's really what drives them on a game-to-game basis.
Gets it to go.
Pretty impressive. 5 straight makes to start this game.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Hollins kicks to Walton. Passes it to Hollins. Steele. He's guarded by Collins. Fades and shoots. And the shot's good from Steele. 7 points in the game.
And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
Outside Irving. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Lucas, defended by Jones. Here's Hollins. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Lucas. He feeds it to Hollins. Shot clock at 3. Shoots from 14. Can't get it to go.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, even though it was a down year for the Blazers in terms of their overall record last year, they still enjoyed quite a bit of success at home. It's one of the better home court advantages in the league.
The 76ers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And not a very strong free throw shooting team in general. Guys, they shot 73% as a team a year ago.
And the first one drops. And for the Blazers, as you said, not the year they wanted. But, Steve, they still managed to finish 22-19 here in Portland.
Well, it's a young team, very talented starting 5, but very little depth. And I think over the course of an 82-game season, the lack of bench help really cost Portland. But a lot to be excited about, some good young talent, and a home court that traditionally has been very positive for this team.
Well, you know, when you play against the teams in the West, you need to have a solid front court or you're going to struggle. And last year, the Sixers thought they had the answer with Andrew Bynum, but he never played a game for them, so they really struggled against the West. You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you've got to continue to go to the well.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And trouble it was for the 76ers against the West, Clark, as you were talking about. They would end up with just a 12-18 record against the conference. And many wondering, Steve, what could have been.
Well, and 12-18 isn't actually that bad considering, you know, the state of the roster with the injuries and the new players. So I thought all in all, the 76ers fought hard most of the year, but they just didn't have enough in the tank.
And that one falls to Dawkins.
You know, at 33-49 on the season last year, the Blazers were well below 500, but they were a 500 team against the Eastern Conference.
And both free throws good for Dawkins. Portland, as you said, was 500 against the East last season. They were 15 up and 15 down. You know, you look at how other teams with that record fared against the East, and Steve, 500 isn't bad.
Well, usually when you finish 16 games under 500 for the season, as the Blazers did, you don't go 500 against either conference. But, you know, they happen to just have a good matchup, apparently, with a lot of their Eastern opponents, and they did pretty well.
Here's Collins. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, really a nice pace to their offense.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Number 30, covered by Irving. Number 30, the feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And here's Bibby. Pass to Dawkins. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Davis drives in. They get it again. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a three-point play.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
And the 76ers making a change here. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Well, there's a new ownership group in Philadelphia as of 2011, and in this offseason, they pulled the trigger and brought in new leadership in the front office. Looks like they're jumping on the analytics bandwagon, hiring the former brain trust of the Houston Rockets.
That's good.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Now the feed to Neal. Portland moving the ball in. Now the dish to Davis. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And back to the Sixers. I guess for the Wall Street ownership group, going mathematical is something they were, stay pretty comfortable with.
Well, it's something that a lot of teams are going to now, Kevin. The new owners, a lot of them businessmen, they want to turn to math to try to figure this whole thing out. Bottom line, though, is it's a combination. It's not just stats. It's talent, stats, chemistry, coaching, a lot of things that goes into winning. And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
He dishes it to Neal. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Davis has got 5 now.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Here's Free. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Right side, Bryant. That's good.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yep, ball movement, player movement. They're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
And here are the Trailblazers now. 9-point game. Dishes it to Davis. And Philadelphia making a change here. Jones is checked in. Here's Neal, defended by Jones. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
The 76ers leading by 9. Collins passes to Catchings. Here's Mix, defended by Lucas. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Launches a 3. No good on the buzzer beater. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. 76ers on top, up by 9. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Ball's knocked loose. And the pass to Steele. Kicks it to Hollins. Pass to Lucas. Down low. And that one's good. Hollins has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Trailblazers. The 76ers leading by 7. Outside, Jones passes it to Free. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now the 76ers on the break.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Pass to steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Collins, and a strong finish with two hands.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Hollins kicks to Lucas. Feeds to Hollins. Lets it go from 11. Here's Lucas. It's hauled in by Nix. Philadelphia leading by 13. Collins passes to Catchings. Makes it off the glass. He's got 6.
Well, it's pretty obvious, guys. Portland has a lot of young talent, but the defensive effort has to get better. The intensity, the concentration at that end of the floor has to grow, which is always tough with a young team, but to get better, it's going to have to start with defense there.
McGinnis, who's checked in for Catchings. Here's Hollins. Shot to stop the run. That is good. Portland finishing second to last in opposing team shooting percentage, Clark. Yeah, that's interesting. Defense, something that usually needs to be learned in the NBA, and the Blazers were a young team last season, Steve, and easily a team learning game by game.
Yeah, youth or not, though, Kevin. I mean, 48% against you defensively in terms of field goal percentage. That can't happen. So a lot of improvement in store for this Portland team. They really have to lock in on the defensive end. Well, for the Portland Trailblazers, a new training staff hired over from Oklahoma City. They let go of their previous trainer who'd been with the team for 19 seasons. You know, fair or not, I think the seat got hot after all the injuries that were really devastating this team.
He's off on the first. And for the Blazers, statistically the most injured team in the NBA, Clark, from 2009 through 2012.
And the new training staff is advanced in not just injury treatment, but injury prevention, and that's key, using strength bands, recording baseline measurements for muscle strength and flexibility, even using Eastern medicine, so they're not leaving any stone unturned.
And the second free throw, good. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Left side, Irving. Shoots from the line. Goes back up. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Freeze checked in for the 76ers. McGinnis hits them both. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Number 30 is covered by Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Great D that time from Walton. Trailblazers trail by 12. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. On the wing, Irving. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Irving's got 10.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Steele passes to Hollins. Inside. No good from Steele.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
And the slam dunk by Irving.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And here are the Trailblazers now. 76ers getting the bucket. Clock at 6. Stolen by Bibby. Stolen. Hollins dishes to Lucas. Portland moving the ball around. Steele passes to Hollins. Shot clock at 5. Walton. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, he absorbed the foul and had a chance to knock it down.
And that's all you can ask right there. I like that play.
The Trailblazers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. That free throw good from Walton. And Philadelphia making a change here. So Walton nails both of them.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
Clearly, and they've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it here in the second quarter.
The pass to McGinnis. He kicks it to Bibby. Pass to McGinnis. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. McGinnis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
Walker with it. He's picked up by Irving. Irving with the steal. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
Now here is Davis. He's got 5. Shot's good by Walker. Bibby with it. Here's Dawkins. Walton's there. Passes to McGinnis. He feeds it to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 16 points.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Now here is Davis. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 7.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Philadelphia leading by 16. 1:21 left here in the second. Here's Dawkins, and that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Mix is checked in. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game.
Defensive foul. George McGinnis. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Now here is Davis. 7 points in the game. Number 30. He's guarded by Collins. 2 on the clock. Puts up a 3.
What an ugly second quarter for him so far. He's starting to press a little bit out there. And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Here's Hollins after the made shot from Irving. That's good. He has 6.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammates. Terrific pass.
Philadelphia leading by 16. Has to mix. The dish now to Collins. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Collins has got 9.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Back to Davis. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Hollins. The 19-foot shot, and he knocks down the jumper. Hollins has got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Bibby. No good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. 76ers lead by 17. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
What a better way to get through your Monday than with a little hoops on 2K Sports. The 76ers have come out of the gates in charge. Offensively, they're making it look ridiculously easy. Everything's falling. For the Trailblazers, they haven't been as good early on. They've got to do a better job protecting the ball and valuing each possession. They've not done that. Their turnover numbers way too high through 2 quarters. Now let's head back out to the start of the second half. Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke take it away.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight.
And what a tremendous game for Irving. 18 points and 2 steals as well.
I'll tell you what, this guy is just an unstoppable force, guys.
There's been nothing they can do to stop him.
6 to shoot. Steele passes to Lucas. No good. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Picked his pocket. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Here's Irving. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here's Hollins. The 76ers getting the bucket. He passes to Walton. Misses off the left iron.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Irving drives in. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. For Philadelphia, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Here's Hollins. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Walton. The baseline jumper goes down. Walton's got 5.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they've buried it.
You know, that's not always the #1 option, but if the defense gives that to you, you got to take it.
And on the way from Irving for 3, and that one's good.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Now a timeout called by Portland. You have to like what we're seeing from Irving.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. No good from Hollins.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
The feed to Lucas. He dishes it to Hollins. Kicks to Walton. Puts it up from 15. And that's good for 2. Walton's got 7 points.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
Now, here is Bibby. Back to Irving. And there's the rejection.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Hollins kicks to Lucas. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. 6 points for him.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Philadelphia leading by 19 points. Dishes it to Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
No good from Lucas. The 76ers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Deep 2 from Bibby. cannot hit. And the Trailblazers going the other way. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. The shot's good from Steele. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Right side, Jones. Back to Bibby. The pass to McGinnis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half is carried right over into the second.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. McGinnis hits them both. Now Davis. He's got 7. McGinnis' shot is off. Trailblazers trail by 21. Number 13. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
The 76ers shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Shot's good by Walker.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Catchings. He's got 6. Good. Bibby's got 6.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Ryan is checked in for McGinnis. And here is Davis. Feeds it to Neal. Outside, Walker. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Davis drives in. And that is good. Davis has got 9.
They are so productive in the low post right now. 8 straight points have come inside the paint.
That's bully ball they're playing there.
Collins dishes to Bryant. Pass to Bibby. Back to Bryant. Goes up to the stripe. And again, it's Philadelphia. Trailblazers trail by 20. He kicks to Walker. Outside, Davis. Here's the teardrop. Gets it to go. 11 points in the game.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
To the inside. Mix passes to Bryant. And the basket good. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Passes it to Neal. He feeds it to Davis. Steps back and shoots. Can't get it to go. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Offensive rebound. Collins kicks to Bryant. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. Bryant's got 8.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Davis up top. He's guarded by Collins. Pass to Neal. Clock at 6. banked in off the glass. Neal's got his first 2 points. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Bibby with it. He has 6. The kick out to Bryant. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Bryant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Davis with it. Picked up by Bryant. Davis kicks to Lucas. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. The full court prayer. Misses. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Philadelphia ahead, running away with it. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. The pass to McGinnis. Tries from the block. That's good. McGinnis has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Philadelphia.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots and typically good things happen.
That's good.
Yeah, very solid offensive execution out there.
Philadelphia shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Bibby dishes to Irving. And again, it's Philadelphia.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
And here's Portland. Hollins passes to Lucas. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. The dish to Walton. Just 5 on the clock. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Philadelphia with the ball. Now, here is Bibby. On the wing, Irving. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Irving's got 13 points in the second half.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket, and tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
Steele passes to Lucas. Gets it to go.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to McGinnis. Double by Steele. Shoots from the right block. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And Philadelphia making a change here. The Trailblazers shooting an offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. He dishes it to Hollins. Baseline jumper. Again, the Trailblazers score. The 76ers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. I got him. Number 25 connects from 3-point range.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
The feed to Jones. Number 10. He's covered by Irving. Five on the clock. Kicks it to Walton. And he drops it in from the low post.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
76ers have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Irving attacking. Count the bucket. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Dishes to Hollins. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Number 3, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Back to Bryant. And Walton with the block, but they recover it. Pass to Free. Takes a three. The offensive rebound. Here's McGinnis. And finally they hit one. McGinnis has got 10 points in just the second half.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Shooting for Portland. Number 3. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Some changes for Philadelphia. Dawkins checked in for McGinnis. Catchings comes in for Irvin. And it's Dunleavy in for Free. He hits the second from the line. Here's Dunleavy. He passes to Catchings. Here's Dawkins. Shoots from the block. And that's good off the glass that time. The Trailblazers have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Number 3, defended by Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Davis, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Davis.
The 76ers have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Here's Dawkins. From down in the low post, it goes. Now Davis. Back to Walker. In low to Davis. And that one's good.
That was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You could see that there.
Here's Dawkins. It's stolen by Jones. And here is Davis. Back to Walker. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Outside, Davis. Back to Jones. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Dawkins, and he banks in the layup.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Steele. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Steele. And Portland again with the bucket. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And there's the pass to Dawkins. It's stolen by Davis. And here's a fast break. Davis leading the way. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, and that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
And it's Walker penetrating. Rejected by Dunleavy, but he gets it back. And Walker kicks to Jones. Back to Walker. Trailblazers moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Jones against Dawkins. And the basket by Jones.
You know, Kevin, he's not always looking to put up big numbers, but he's doing a nice job here.
Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Bryant drives in. 13 feet away. And the jumper is good.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
In a long schedule with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the season, it's always good when you play a game like they have here.
Shots good by Neal.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
Dunleavy for 3. Off on that one. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan player of the game.
Check your iPhone.